Hello, this is game number 1 between IdrA and Nazgul. IdrA is playing as the red Zerg at the 12 o'clock position, and Nazgul will be playing as the blue Protoss at the 9 o'clock position. The map is Metalopolis, and IdrA has scouted the incorrect direction with his Overlord, but that is to be expected. Not sure if he's feeling happy or sad that he hasn't found his opponent there, because in the mind of IdrA, he really wants his opponent to be at the 6 o'clock position so he could safely expand. But since his opponent is going to be at the 9 o'clock position and chrono boosting lots of probes at the moment to double the speed of their production, or not double the speed, to increase the speed by 50%. And we do see the gateway is going to be built by Nazgul, as IdrA is probably going to scout the 9 o'clock position as well as the 6 relatively soon. It all depends, and he's not going to scout. He's going to be putting down a spawning pool at 15. It looks like he might still go for that early expansion even though his opponent is really close. A gas is being completed by Nazgul at the moment. Both these players has gone through quite a bit of opposition to get to where they are. I believe this is round 5 or 6 of the winners bracket. They could still lose one series and still be in it, because they can always come back from the losers bracket. But this is the MLG Dallas edition. There is tons of talent all across the board, and we do see a hatchery is going down at 16 drones. And gateway has been complete, so there is going to be a cyber core on the way, and this drone is inside the base of Nazgul. IdrA will spot that Nazgul has recently gotten his second gas as well, so he will probably suspect a tech build or a very heavy gas oriented build. The drone's still inside the base. Another pylon opening at the top of the ramp, probably going to be placing a gateway near it, so that he could probably make the choke a little bit smaller. There is a probe flying around inside trying to lure IdrA to come off, and the probe is going to steal some minerals from IdrA, and a couple of Zerglings have spawned. We'll be chasing this probe away, and the extractor has finished. At the moment, a stalker is being chrono boosted from the gateway, and there is 6 probes on the gas already. If you take a look at the income tab right now, both players have about the same number of minerals per minute, but Nazgul does have a huge lead in terms of gas per minute, as he's also returning to the base with the 5 stolen minerals from IdrA's base. And the hatchery is complete. There's going to be a spine crawler coming, because I believe IdrA does sense some sort of danger, as he's not getting the metabolic boost upgrade just yet. I don't think he has enough minerals, and 2 additional gateways are being opened by Nazgul, probably gonna do additional early pressure, as these 2 stalkers are gonna come in here and try to make some trouble for IdrA. The spine crawler is moving across the map, but probably will not make it in time, as those stalkers are very quick to move. And the stalkers will be in here, take a couple of shots at the spine crawler. The queen is off the creep, does not want to get off the creep. We'll be fighting against some of these Zerglings, as he is getting the Twilight Council rather early. He only has 2 stalkers and a ton of probes, and he's already getting the Twilight Council. Probably a very fast blink. Hopefully that's what we're going to see, because he is known for his micro as well. Nazgul walking around the edge, not really wanting to commit to an attack where the spine crawler has been down. Roach Warren going down along with metabolic boost is being researched by IdrA. If we take a look at the income tab right now, almost identical in terms of minerals, but the gas is still a huge discrepancy, as his opponent Nazgul for IdrA is opening up the 4th gateway. Ooh, the 4th gateway, and chrono boost is being spent on the blink, and he does have quite a bit of it saved up, so we could research it really quickly if he wants to. We do see a 4-gate push coming up, as a pylon is going down here, closing the gap completely. There is no way for him to get in, but of course these stalkers can get out because they do have blink. A couple of Zerglings running across the map will probably test the ramp of Nazgul, as they're going to run up here, see that there is no expansion, and one of these Zerglings will go down to the 4 shots from the stalkers. A lot more stalkers coming in, army size at 52 to 42, but do not be fooled. The 4-gate power of Nazgul is going to be quickly getting a ton of units in very soon, and the blink is about to be done, and I think as soon as blink is done, he's gonna blink out of here and leave his base pretty much undefended, because he can warp in stalkers anytime behind these pylons and still be able to protect himself. A couple of more Zerglings being spawned at the moment for IdrA, as IdrA's force is at 56 versus 50 for Nazgul at the moment. Nazgul is gonna move out, and there's also one probe outside. This one probe will be able to provide a proxy pylon that will allow him to reinforce his troops very, very quickly, and we do see the blink has been recharged. A 10-second cooldown, very, very cool skill, new to Starcraft 2, and the stalkers are going to come in here. We will be looking for some nice micro from Nazgul, as he's going to charge in here, try to take down that one very, very hurt roach in the front of the line. Couple of Zerglings trying to get a surround on these units, and a very, very nice placement from IdrA as he's trying to snipe the spine crawler. The Zerglings and the roaches don't want to commit. He wants his opponent to commit. The army size right now at 70 to 60, still relatively the same. Slight advantage for IdrA, however, but Nazgul does have the blink, and his opponent, ooh, he does blink into the corner. Only, I don't think any stalker has gone down. One stalker has gone down, but the stalkers are taking out so many roaches and Zerglings, and there is a ton of chaos right now as the stalkers are being blinked back and forth, back and forth. A lot of intense action. The stalkers are staying alive, whereas his opponent is falling apart. 48 to 54, a huge advantage for Nazgul. He's going to press his advantage. He's going to go forward and try to snipe off this queen potentially, as a couple of Zerglings are spawning. The roaches are trying to pressure the stalkers, but the stalkers can blink anytime they want. The stalkers very, very hurt in the back. 10 HP left, and the roaches are still shooting the front lines of the stalkers. Stalkers chasing down the roaches. Army size right now 57 to 56, about even, as IdrA, the macro monster, is trying to catch up in this game. But very, very nice blinks there. Whenever they're hurt, they blink backwards and they keep on shooting and shooting, and I think Nazgul might be able to take this. A couple of more roaches are going to be able to spawn. Zerglings running right in, and IdrA is getting into a world of trouble. A very, very nice blinks there. Individual blinks from the stalkers. Intense micro, and there's a lot of APMs flying everywhere, and the roaches are dying. The drones are joining the line, but I think it's a little bit too late, and IdrA does call it GG. Hope you guys enjoyed that incredible display of micro by Nazgul, and I hope to see you guys at game number 2. If you do like what you see, please subscribe and also follow me on Twitter. Thanks for listening. This is GG ZvP. See you guys at the next game.